Good morning and welcome to the Gardens and Graveyards channel. My name is Charisma and I'm here with Spencer in our front yard. And it snowed a few days ago, which is so strange for our area. Not just snow, but like 5 inches of snow. And then it froze on top of the snow. So it's like a layer of ice on all the snow right now, which is something we just don't experience here. So the first night it snowed like 4 or 5 inches, and we woke up, it was powdery snow and beautiful, it covered everything, and then it melted really, really fast, like huge chunks just sliding off the trees. And then it snowed again and it froze. And then it kind of melted a little bit yesterday, and it's still really cold today. So we've got like patches showing, and all of our shrubs are all exposed. Our trees are all exposed. There's no more snow sitting on them, but there's tons of like ice and snow on the ground. We thought we would just show you what the garden looks like in snow, because we'll never see it again, I'm sure. I have friends on Facebook talking about the last time they saw this kind of snow was in 1989 over here. And I remember that. I was a little girl living 15 miles east of here. And it was very similar, just ice everywhere. It looked like snow, but it was ice. And yeah, so let's check it out. All right, so as usual, that's our driveway over here. And the Privet Grove, and then into the front yard. And this is what our garden looks like in snow. So we just planted that, and it was in the ground maybe 3 days before it snowed. So I hope she's like tough. A phenomenon that we never get to experience is bulbs coming out of snow. We just never even get to see that. So that's kind of fun to see. What I don't know about is like our Iberis is completely covered in this icy snow. I don't know if it'll bounce back. I'm looking over here at this bridal wreath, and it looks like melty, which is and my hellebore. And I don't usually experience melting from ice and snow in my garden, but I understand why it's called that now. I don't know if it'll bounce back or not. I know that hellebores are really tough, and people have them in much lower zones than mine, so I think it'll be okay.
Once the sun comes out, I think it'll recover okay.
Yeah, Spencer's thinking the sun will warm it up and it'll be okay. What I'm seeing here is that a lot of like fresh growth. I think probably this purple stuff will just clean up later. It's like, crispy and fried from the cold. But I think the stuff that kind of died and melted is actually protecting the crown of the fresh growth. So I guess we'll just see what happens. But oh, look at all the little narcissists coming up, and there's buds on them. It's fun. We don't get to see it look like that. All right. This is all dahlia and iris, and you can see little irises poking up all through there. Dahlias, I don't know. I just don't know. And same with the rose campium that I have everywhere. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if it doesn't all make it back, because it's pretty prolific. Yeah, all the little bulbs, even in the pots, coming up. I did not get pictures of the black-eyed Susans with little pieces of snow on them, but I can see why people leave these seed heads up for winter, because it is beautiful winter interest, and it was really cute when it had little snow caps on it. But you can see how important winter structure is, just having even these guys up and showing through the snow rather than just a complete blanket is, I don't know, beneficial, I guess, in some ways. In some ways, I just love just like the empty blanket of snow too. I don't know. But yeah, we have a lot of sort of borderline shrubs and perennials that we're just going to have to find out if they come back. That leprechaun plant there is a border zone plant. Our eucalyptus was looking really scary bad for a little while. It was really weighed down with snow, but the snow melted off. It's looking good. It still needs to get a little bit stronger, but I think it's going to be just fine. I don't want to go down there and, hurt myself. I don't know how much we're going to see anyways. All the hostas are dormant. There's not much to see there. But let's pop into the backyard and see what that looks like. The angel looks pretty in snow. So our pond is frozen over, but the goldfish will be just fine in there. We have... Oh. I can't open that up any more than that. It's a little slick on here. We did shovel a little pathway for us and the dogs to safely walk across the deck and over. That's okay. Interesting thing that happened is I blew this all off after getting the ice and stuff off of it yesterday. And then this morning I come out and there's all this mulch from birds like trying to find worms on the edges of these pavers because everything's ice and they can't get under the ice to look for the worms. It's like, what is this mess? Our roadies were covered in ice and snow, and Spencer knocked as much off as he could off of that one because it was actually laying on the ground. Yeah. We were concerned about broken branches, but it didn't look like they've got any broken branches. So, yeah, everything else is just kind of covered in icy snow. Just gonna look at these hellebores. Yeah, just kind of melty. Oh. You could see how the Hebe is holding a lot of icy snow. Mm-hmm. So, I'm really curious to see what kind of difference we get to see with our tulips and daffodils and other things that want a little chill period. Kind of bummed I didn't throw my poppies out here yet. They're in the refrigerator getting their chill time.
It's cool the wolves are popping through the snow and those spots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah, I just don't know what the difference like between being under snow and being under
Cold.
Packed ice.
Right.
Kind of thing going on. Here's another really good example of winter interest, leaving the sedums up. I don't always leave them up during the winter time because they just kind of turn into mush. They haven't done that yet this year, so I've left them up, and I'm kind of glad because I get to experience the whole winter interest of these guys. So yeah, Moon Garden just looks like a pocket of ice. Oh gosh. Well, that's gonna do it for our late winter snowy garden tour. I wanted to capture it for ourselves as well as for you because it's just really unusual for us to experience snow that lasts more than a day, and certainly unusual for us to have snow that's inches deep. So thanks a lot for hanging out with me while we walked around the garden today, and we will see you in the next video. Until then, keep celebrating your life. Bye.